NBA2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
There below is Barclays Center and the borough of Brooklyn, where there's never a dull moment. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics as they play against the Brooklyn Nets at Barclays Center. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much. This is the era of positionless basketball in the NBA. Celtics coach Brad Stevens said, "I don't have the 5 positions anymore. It's as simple as 3, either a ball handler, a wing, or a big. We've become more versatile as the years have gone on. And guys, teams are now looking for players who provide that kind of versatility." Back to you.
Thank you, D.A. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Tucker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the 5 down low. And for Brooklyn, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. Tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Now, here's Walker. Passes it to Tice. To the middle. Dinwiddie with the steal. Down low, here's Durant. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Well, his game offensively is fully developed. Durant has no holes in his offensive game. Comfortable from any place on the floor.
Tatum on the wing. Guarded by KD. Drains it from 17 feet out.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now here's Durant. The shot comes out, and it's Boston the other way. Here's Brown. That one good for 2.
I think that's where Brown is at his best, guys. He's a muscular athlete who loves finishing strong through contact.
Irving passes to KD. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Brown, good.
Hey, guys, that's just outstanding confidence from Brown. I mean, getting up with the shot right away and giving the defense no time to react, that's impressive.
Now, here is Irving. He feeds it to Allen. Count the basket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Walker. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
The Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Good work defensively by KD.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Durant. 8 points for him. Irving attacking, shoots over Walker, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Tice. Looking to end the run. Boston, no good that time either. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. LeVert against Tice. LeVert the pass to Allen. Over Hayward. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And the game plan is clear. Work the ball inside.
And it's working for him. You like that initiative, not settling for stuff on the perimeter.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. That's a two-pointer from Walker. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Pass to Tice. The kick out to Walker. The Celtics working the ball around now. Hayward looking over the floor. No good, unable to end this run. Dinwiddie outside. There's the pass to LeVert. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Celtics trail by 9. Pass to Tice. Back to Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Here's Allen outside for Durant. Outside Irving. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Irving's got 5 points so far.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Smart. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Hayward goes in. To end the drought. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, there's no question about it. Hayward is an exciting player and an athletic forward who can really, really score.
This is his first free throw of the game. Greg, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the two LA teams.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Wanamaker. Hayward outside. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nets. Chandler comes in for Kevin Durant. Austin also with the sub. Williams, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. Four on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Smart, the offensive rebound, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And, you know, Kanter can dominate on the court, but his real passion may be pro wrestling. He even held a pro title belt for a little while. He's a big, strong fella. I know I wouldn't want to be in the ring with him.
And Kanter drops them both. Now here is Harris. Pass to Irving. For the three, Chandler. First shot, first pass. He's out of the blocks fast.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Wanamaker. Now the pass to Kanter. Just 3 to shoot. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Nets leading by 15. Harris looking it over. Outside Irving. Launches it. A rebound by the Celtics. Here's Wanamaker. No points in the game yet for him. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And usually amongst the leaders in the offensive rebound rate, Kanter gives your team found points off misses.
Now here's Jordan. Now Harris. Back to Jordan. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Prince against Brown. To the paint. Cantor kicks to Smart. Over Harris. Some solid defense from Harris.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
Celtics trail by 15. Here's Brown. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brown's got 6 points.
And Brown really is at his best when he takes it inside. I mean, the defense has no idea what to do with it.
It's Prince on the wing. Nets passing it around. Harris against Smart. Harris dishes to Chandler. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Harris's shot is off. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Pass to Wanamaker. Now here's Williams. It's Brown on the wing. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And Brown is just so physically imposing. I mean, especially inside where he usually gets whatever he wants.
Now here's Prince. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Irving from long range trains the three-pointer. And the Nets lead by 14.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
And they double up Brown. Smart wide open, he fires. And Wanamaker has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark. Prince with it. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Brooklyn with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to face night in and night out.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot in the first half, where they, hitting on all cylinders, playing good brand of ball, moving fast, playing great defense. And I feel like we're at that level to start the game, and then, it's about who can last at that level the longest.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Celtics, Brown is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Williams is out there with Williams. And it's Wanamaker in at the point guard position.
A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt, has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
Now here's Prince. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Offensive rebound. The shot by Chandler, wide open. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Yeah, you'd have to categorize Wilson Chandler as an average outside shooter, so it's important that he keep taking and making these perimeter shots.
Here's Wanamaker. Here's Tatum. And good that time. Timeout. Tatum's got his second bucket. And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. But Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
So for the Nets, Durant's checked in for Chandler. Karis LeVert comes in for Taurean Prince. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston. Kemba Walker comes in for Brad Wanamaker. Another shot, and it's blocked. Up top, Tatum. LeVert defending.
Tatum showing you his force that time, being athletic and aggressive on the finish.
Nets leading by 11. Outside Durant. Pops it up for Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Boy, Jordan is an alley-oop specialist, a big target with strength and bounce.
Here's Brown, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call, Brooklyn the foul.
And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
And he knocks down the first one. And you look at Brown's field goal percentage and his free throw percentage, Greg, both career highs last season.
And Kev, his shot was never broken. The motion never had to be rebuilt. Brown's problem coming into the league was that he would shoot the ball differently every time. Once he landed on the repeatable mechanics, you could see the consistency start to take form.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And here's KD for 3. Allen. He dishes it to Jordan. And finally they hit one. And the Nets lead by 13.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Inside. Brown. Good. 14 points for Jaylen Brown.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Durant. He's got 10. And then Durant with the dunk.
KD's aggressive streak coming out on that play. He can mix it up with the big guys when he needs to.
Brown the pass to Tice. Brown drives in. Nice ball movement by Boston. And they double up Brown. Passes it to Tice. Tries it from 19. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Walker against Dinwiddie. Dishes to Allen. Chalk up 2 there. Allen's got 7.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Walker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Tatum. From deep, Williams trying to break free. Got that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Tatum.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Shot's good by Durant.
Right back at you. Durant motivated to put it right in his opponent's face. No better way to do it than with a 3 of his own.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Celtics. Marcus Smart comes in for Jaylen Brown. Tatum finds Tice. Outside Tatum. There's the pass to Walker. Hayward with the ball. Offline with his 3. Here's LeVert. Carries it down low. And the Nets lead by 15.
You got to D up LeVert better than that, but I mean, he excels at scoring over the defense.
Pass to Tice. And here is Tatum. 9 points in the game so far. Outside, Walker. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And no good. And it's Boston the other way. Now here's Hayward. 18 feet out. A rebound by the Nets. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Cantor, he's checked in for the Celtics.
Hard to imagine Durant not going down as one of the great scorers this league has ever seen. As a matter of fact, that's a given, folks. Dynamic, explosive, and he's consistent year in and year out.
Now here's Hayward.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
And there it is for him. KD's got 20 points.
Yeah, with platinum level all-around skills, Durant can pretty much score at will.
Outside Tatum. Back to Walker. And it's sent back by Allen.
Don't challenge him. Get that out of here. Allen's almost 7 feet now. He's got excellent timing and good bounce.
Outside for KD. Let's keep it alive. Dinwiddie dishes to Irving. Wound up there for Allen.
Well, you see the hustle from Allen there, guys, and his relentlessness and the mindset to keep at it really allows him to gobble up those offensive boards.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Cantor trying to free himself up. Tatum no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Walker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Three-pointer, Hayward. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
And the floor awareness of Walker, impressive there as he got the ball to the open man.
Irving passes to Dinwiddie. Nets with the new shot clock. And another shot. It's blocked. Tatum, that's for 2. Allen with the rebound. Allen's Nets leading by 21. Here's Dinwiddie. Misses the 3. Here's Walker. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, despite the slight frame and slim build, Walker has good strength. I mean, he's determined to get to the basket, even when they get physical with him.
Here's Allen. Passes to LeVert. Now Dinwiddie. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Tatum kicks to Cantor. Pass to Smart. The pass to Tatum. Shoots over KD. He can't get it to go. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. It's LeVert on the wing. Defended by Hayward. He gets it in there.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Tatum against KD. Launches a 3, and Hayward gets it to go on the assist by Tatum. Hayward's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Celtics. Walker, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Irving's got 12 in the game.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength. There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what was your plan for tonight?
I was trying to get assists in the beginning, and I'm just having a good time out here. Got it going a little bit. Enjoying myself.
Okay, Kyrie, we'll see you in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 5 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 assist. He's been playing extremely well lately and making some new highlights. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on it. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Well, I like this young man, Jared Allen. He's still working to find consistency in his offensive game. He's a really good leaper and finishes at the rim, protects the rim. But his strength right now, which will always be his strength, I think, is his defense. He's outstanding at that end of the floor.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Buries it from three-point range.
Boy, the competitive spirit and the assertiveness of Walker has never been lacking. He's got a lot of confidence in shooting the ball, even from way downtown.
And Clark, with Allen, he's still young, and the comfort on offense has yet to really find it.
Yeah, and you know what? I think he's really scratching the surface there, Greg. I mean, this kid he only played 1 year in college. He's shown you that he can defend at a high level. And he looks like he's a worker, so I think his offensive game will ultimately catch up with his defense.
Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to, when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Pass to Tice. Back to Brown. And they double up Brown. Here's Tice. And the layup's good off the glass.
And immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes to him.
Walker against Irving. Allen outside. LeVert in the corner. Trains it from beyond the arc. LeVert's got 7 points.
You know, these are exactly the shots, guys, the coaching staff wants LeVert to take because they know it gets him going.
Irving with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Irving's got the ball. Pass to LeVert. with the shot. Again, the Nets for two.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And then Durant with the dunk.
You know, he's a good guy to have running that particular set. I mean, Durant is not a guy who makes a lot of mistakes in the pick and roll.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. And yet, they did the right thing. And you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Williams takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pass to Irving. Takes the 13-footer. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 6 assists in the game. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Williams passes to Tatum. Puts one up from 19. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Tatum's got 13.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Dinwiddie passes to LeVert. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Brown inside. He's covered by Irving. And it's Brown missing. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. LeVert the pass to Dinwiddie. Outside, KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Williams against LeVert. Tatum kicks to Williams. 6 to shoot. The pass to Wanamaker. Fires top of the key. Offensive rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Down low. Here's Brown. Pass to Wanamaker. Outside Tatum. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Dinwiddie. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Jason Tatum. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
They do, and you also see a lot of points have come off the dribble penetrations. They've been aggressive on the bounce at attacking the defense.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. Some changes for Brooklyn. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Durant. Taurean Prince comes in for Karis LeVert. And Harris subbed in for Irving. The Celtics also changing it up. Enes Kanter's checked in for Williams. And Smart subbed in for Jason Tatum. Good on both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Passes it to Kanter. The 3. Kept alive by Boston. Count it.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Harris outside. Pass to Dinwiddie. To the paint. And it's denied. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Cantor. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Shot clock at 6. Brown against Prince. Shoots over Brown. Here's Jordan. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Jordan's got 10.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Wanamaker the pass to Williams. Chandler with the steal. Harris outside. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
Wanamaker the pass to Cantor. Back to Wanamaker. Now the feed to Brown. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And, you know, really, guys, Brown is very talented at knocking down shots, even when getting hit.
The Celtics shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
That free throw good from Brown.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
Prince outside. Chandler outside. No good on that one. Williams with the defensive effort. Here's Smart. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Some changes for Boston. Daniel Tice is checked in for Robert Williams. And Gordon Haywards is subbed in for Jaylen Brown.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And how about the toughness of Cantor? Outstanding at keeping his composure and just finding a way to capitalize.
Kemba Walker is checked in for the Celtics. Timeout called the Nets.
You know, trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Nets. 1:44 left to play in the third. Stolen by Cantor. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Walker's running. He took the opportunity when he saw it. Smart's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And perfect timing. This run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
Yeah, it's still a big hill to climb. I mean, it was essential that they at least made some kind of dent in that lead before we got to the fourth quarter.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Celtics.
And Walker kicks to Tice. Smart on the wing. Feeds to Cantor. Good, and Smart gets the assist. 11 points for Enes Kanter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Harris outside. And there's the pass to Jordan. Prince against Hayward. Now here's Prince. Tight defense on him. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Three-pointer. Hayward connects from three-point range. Hayward's got 11 points.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
And here's Prince outside. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Walker and Smart, the guard. Hayward out there with Williams. And it's Tice in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's a two-pointer from Walker. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Walker's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Celtics. To the middle. That's good from Harris on the assist by Dinwiddie.
You know, guys, Harris has proven to be more than just a shooter. Harris also comfortable finishing over aggressive defense.
Hayward on the wing for the 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Pops it up for Jordan. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Durant's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. And a change for the Celtics. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. Here's Allen. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Boy, demonstrating his confidence there, guys. Allen, even when guarded closely, very comfortable taking this shot.
Walker surveying the floor. Pass to Tatum. Tice trying to break free. And Tice throws it down.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Passes it to Prince. He feeds it to Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Walker against Durant.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Prince outside over Hayward. Prince misses.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Smart. That that one, no good. Excellent D there from Allen. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Smart passes to Hayward. And yes, it's good.
And the release on Hayward's shot, just so smooth. He makes the play with urgency, but doesn't let that compromise his mechanics.
Outside, KD. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Now the dish to Hayward. High post try. Misses off the right iron. Brooklyn leading by 22. Prince, right side. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively. And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
LeVert's checked in for Brooklyn. And that one falls for Smart. And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Yeah, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis, but Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Smart. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And then Allen slams it in.
And guys, Allen is certainly in the zone. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and when he does that, he'll stay with it. He won't let up.
Here's Brown. Busted. No good that time either.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
LeVert the pass to Allen. Harris with it. Pass to KD to the inside. A putback and staying with the play, Allen.
Boy, completely inexcusable and unacceptable when you don't box out Allen. This guy is a monster as an offensive rebound.
Walker against Harris. Fires the 3, and it's Kemba Walker with the 3.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Walker against Irving. Shoots over Walker. Irving's shot is good.
Irving has the touch needed to do damage from just about anywhere, including from there.
Brown against Irving. It's good.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Brooklyn leading by 20. And here is Irving. And the pass to Durant. Left side, Harris shoots the 3. And Tatum pulls it down.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Walker the pass to Tatum. Back to Walker. 3-pointer. That shot misses. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. And the shot is good. KD's got 28.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Inside, and Tatum the bucket on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
And they found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
A nice shot by LeVert.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Boston getting another chance here. And that one drops.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Irving can't hit. Celtics trail by 20. Walker dishes to Hayward. Shoots over LeVert. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
And how about about Hayward mixing it up inside there? Shows he can score on either side of the three-point line and really makes him more difficult to guard.
To the middle, here's Allen, and Allen slams it in.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Tice in the high post. He dishes it to Hayward, and Hayward with the stuff.
And using his underrated athleticism, Hayward is no stranger to throwing it down.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jared Allen.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. Pocket four. Down low, and then Allen slams it in.
How about that, throwing it down? Allen loses energy and teammates feed off of him.
And Walker kicks to Hayward. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the first one drops. Hayward hits them both. Now here's Irving. Pass to KD. Durant drawing the double team. Allen outside from the arc. The rebound by the Celtics. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter.
Good to see Tatum square himself up and knock down those pull-up jumpers. When he does that, unguard him.
Irving looking for an opening. Kicks it out to Allen. All alone. And Boston with the rebound. Tice has got 8 rebounds in this game.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Brooklyn.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Allen.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
Irving way outside, and the Nets miss again. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for Boston. They trail by 14.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
Back to Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Dinwiddie. And he uses the glass on the layup.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And the Nets with possession here. 13-point lead. Here is Durant. So it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. DeAndre, you were active at both ends today. How did you get yourself going?
I think it was just us trying to come out and win a game at home. We know how important these are. Every game that we play is important, so we just got to keep it going.
And you protected the home court well, DeAndre. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Allman.